Today's matchup features the Bruins from Bob Jones University versus your very own Trinity Baptist College Eagles. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you please rise for our opening prayer? Dear Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for everything you've done. I just pray for both these teams on the basketball court tonight. Keep the game fair, keep everyone safe and injury-free, and that we play a good game today for you, Lord. Amen. Please remain standing as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, the National Christian College Athletic Association is committed to the true spirit of competition and upholding the four core values of the game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that each participant, official, and spectator join us in exhibiting these Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment in which to enjoy today's competition. And now for the starting lineup. First for the visiting, the Bruins from Bob Jones University. At guard, 6'2" junior from Harrisburg, North Carolina, number 2, Elijah Cummings. At forward, 6'4" junior from Long County, Georgia, number 3, Stephen Hunter. At guard, 6'2" junior from British, South Carolina, number 4, Hayden Johnson. At guard, 6'3" junior from Little, Florida, number 23, Henry Blake. At guard, 6' junior from Midland, Michigan, number 24, Mark Dickerson. The Bruins are coached by Bert Umaroa in his 5th year of coaching at Bob Jones University. He is assisted by Dr. Tony Miller and John Clay. And now, the starting lineup for your Trinity Baptist College Eagles. At guard, the 6'2" sophomore from Tampa, Florida, number 2, Sam Battle. At forward, the 6'4" junior from Delray Beach, Florida, number 4, Mark Jewett Essanet. At forward, the 6-foot freshman from Quinlan, Georgia, number 5, Xavier Rose. At center, a 6'7" junior from Jennings, Florida, number 12, E.W. Lewis. At forward, the 6'3" sophomore from Valdosta, Georgia, number 23, Travius Whitfield. The Eagles are coached by John Jones, his 11th year at Liberty University. The associate head coach for the Eagles is Graham Shepard. They are assisted by Nate DeLeon and Andrew Bowman. The officials for tonight's game are Charlie Howell, Travis Carter, and Nat McIver.
And good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trinity Baptist College, a home of the Eagles. And we are ready for exciting NCCAA Division II men's basketball between the Eagles and the South Region rivals Bob Jones University Bruins. Hello again, everybody. I'm Ray Bureau, and Dean Bureau is back on camera. We are ready for our first conference game here in the 2021-22 season. It is game number 2 in the South region for the Bruins of Bob Jones University. They defeated Johnson University of Florida 82-80 on December 8th. Eagles are now playing in their first South region competition. Overall, 3-7 on the season under the leadership of Mr. John D. Jones in his 11th year out of Liberty University. Bruins are 5-8 overall. They're under the leadership of Mr. Burton Uero in his 5th season leading men's basketball at BJU. D.W. Lewis jumping against Stefan Hughley, and the ball game is underway. The Eagles win the opening tip-off. Xavier Rose with possession at midcourt. Sam Battle, Mark Gilbert, Maisonette, D.W. Lewis, and Travius Whitfield, along with Rose, are the starters. Elijah Couples, Stefan Hughley, Hayes Brush, Henry Blair, and Mark Dickerson on the court to start the game for the Bruins. Eagles wearing the home yellows. Bruins with that steal going from the right to the left in the navy blues with the light blue trim, as you see. That ball stolen away by Trey Whitfield. He feeds Rose, and Rose could not convert the layup. And Hughley pulls down the rebound. Leading scorer, Henry Blair, 18.8 points per game for the Bruins. And Sam Battle leads the Eagles at 10.6. Give you more numbers as you get an opportunity. Meanwhile, a wide open three from Elijah Couples does not go. He averages 13.1 points per game. Hello to Johnny Gemmett, the terrific voice of the Bruins at Bob Jones University. We know you're watching, and already we see a large number of viewers on our live feed. Drop a comment, let me know you're watching. I love saying hello. Lewis with the spin move off the glass, and the Eagles on the board first. Lewis averages 2.3, and he gets the first basket of the night. In the women's game, Bob Jones won that ball game by 12 points, and we'll tell you a few of the details as we get opportunities. Bob Jones comes away with the South region win in the women's circuit earlier tonight. Lewis with the block of Hughley. Eagles already lead 2-0. Ball game just underway. We started right on time, and that is Sam Battle with the reverse layup off the glass, and TBC leads 4-0. Couples finds Dickerson over in the corner, and a whistle underneath. And it looks like we will have our first foul of the game. I believe he called that on Mark Jobert Maisonette. No, it was Xavier Rose, so his first. And team foul number 1 on the floor, so the Bruins will inbound. Quick three-pointer off the inbound pass. No good out of the hands of Blair. Again, he averages nearly 19 points per game. Turnaround jumper from Maisonette, no good, and the rebound from Elijah Couples. And Couples works his way up court very quickly. Bruins to the corner, back up top. Moving the ball around effectively to the outside. Short jump shot, missed. Ball batted around and then grabbed by Trinity's Sam Battle. Maisonette takes the pass in the corner, and that one's batted away, but Xavier Rose able to keep the ball in his possession. The ball was tipped, so the foot in the backcourt doesn't matter. That's a three-pointer off the glass from Maisonette. Didn't look like it would go, but he got the bank, and the Eagles have scored the first 7 points. Bruins trying to answer. That three is off the rim, and Lewis pulls down the rebound. Eagles have averaged 64.1 points per game while allowing 71.3. They're shooting 41% as a team. Whitfield, 4-3 off the rim. 41% overall, 32 from three-point range, and 56% at the line are the Eagles. Entering play tonight, Bob Jones at 5-8, averaging 76.2 points per game, allowing 84.0. Shooting 44%, 33% from three-point range, and 70% at the line. Last game for TBC was a 75-59 loss to Pasco Hernandez State College this past Friday night. That ball tipped. Battle gets a second chance. In and out, does not go, and a rebound from Hayes Bush. That game we told you about, the Bruins defeating Johnson. That was their last game. That was on January 8th. I believe I inadvertently said December 8th. That was this past Saturday, an 82-80 win over Johnson University of Florida this past Saturday night. Those two teams are going to play again Friday. We are going to play Johnson this Thursday afternoon. Trey Whitfield with the spin move, getting himself on the board. Eagles have scored the first 9 points and lead 9-0 as we have a timeout called by Coach Burton Underwood, a 30-second timeout. In case you haven't heard yet, the games Thursday between Trinity Baptist and Johnson University of Florida have been moved. Just the game time, the date is still Thursday, this coming 13th. It's the women's game at 2 p.m. and the men's game at 4 p.m. And we plan to bring them both to you live here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. Johnson University of Florida, home games at 2 and 4 p.m. this coming Thursday afternoon. I have updated the schedule on TBCEagles.com. Again, Trinity Baptist has scored the first 9 points and lead 9-0. Don't rest on that, however. Bob Jones, again, averaging 76 points per game, and they haven't played any cupcakes either. They can put points on the board in a hurry. Rose with the steal and the finger roll for the basket. He averages 5.1, and Trinity Baptist leads 11-0. Couples fires off the three, off the rim, and rebounded by Sam Battle. In the women's game, Delaney Edwards, as many would expect, she scored 17 points to lead everybody on the court. Trinity Sneed scored 16 for TBC. Tamara Kanishka had 4 3-pointers and finished the night with 14 points. Bob Jones came alive with 20 points in the fourth quarter. That game was very close up until the latter portions of the fourth quarter, but Bob Jones won it 65-53. Trinity Baptist Charnel Tucker had 11, and Emma Parrish in her first game of the season scored 9. There's a 3-pointer. This one is good, and that's Henry Blair getting the Bruins on the board with the 3-pointer. And for Blair, that's his 25th 3-pointer of the season. He's shooting about 31% from beyond the arc on the season. 11-3. Eagles got the first 11. And then Blair just hit the 3-pointer. Sam Battle with the layup, running the baseline. 11-point lead once again, and a missed opportunity for Bob Jones. Daniel Fuller could not convert. Trinity could not convert on that attempt. Avery Rose with the miss. 10-point lead. Fuller thought about that 3 a moment ago, but that's Blair. This one's off the rim. Eagles will slow it down momentarily, leading by 10. Still a whole lot of time left to go in the first half. That ball stolen away. Whitfield trying to hit Maisonette. Instead, it's Brush with the steal and the layup. Bob Jones, as I said a moment ago, they can score a lot of points in a hurry. They have come back with 5, and it's an 8-point lead for TBC. 3 Eagles and 1 Bruin over at the scorer's table, ready to come onto the court at the next opportunity. Shot clock at 13. Lewis had the ball batted away and knocked out of bounds. Lincoln Little on the defense, and now substitutions all around. Mark Dickerson back onto the court, one of the starters, and for Trinity Baptist, Tierre Smith, Michael West, and Jaquez Anderson now on the court. New Eagle on the roster, Zach Chiatti. Played in his first game of the season this past Friday night. Coach Jones is very happy to have Zach on the roster, and that's a shot clock violation. And it will go over to the Bruins. 12:58 left to go. Reese Johnson is our official scorekeeper over at the table. And Rosini DeCaster is working the on-screen clock and scoreboard for us here tonight. Meanwhile, that's Blair running the baseline and getting the short jumper. 13-7. Eagles led by 11, but now it's down to 6. They led 11-0 and then 13-2. Now 13-7. Anderson to West. Shot clock down to 10. Good zone defense by the Bruins. Anderson back outside. 5 to shoot. 4-3. Anderson off the rim and rebounded by Lincoln Riddle. Nothing but Bruins underneath to get that rebound. Couples to the right side. Gets the ball back. Fuller back up top to Couples. 7 to shoot. Couples inside. Passes it out to Blair. The three-pointer off the rim and Rose. And that time, only Eagles nearby. Both teams shooting the long ball. Not having teammates underneath to get the rebound. That ball stolen away by Dickerson. He just reached right on in and picked it off. Ian Kennedy ready to come over. Three-point effort off the rim out of the hands of Lincoln Riddle. Ian Kennedy along with, trying to see the Bruin at the table, Trevor Brunson, ready to check in at the next opportunity. Battle works his way inside the paint. Ball swatted away by Blair. Dickerson up the left side. Turnaround jumper is no good, and Battle with the rebound. Both teams have missed opportunities on the past couple of trips up and down the court. 13-7, Eagles lead. They scored the first 11 points of the game. Bob Jones has cut the deficit down to 6. That's Michael West for 3 off the rim. And the ball bounces into the hands of Fuller. Bruins waste no time getting it up the court, and a foul that will go on Michael West, his first, team foul number 2. Question is, was it in the act of shooting? Answer is yes, it was. So Elijah Couples will take the game's first free throws. And on the season, he is 91%. That is 38 for 42. And the first one bounces around and drops in. He averages 13.1 points per game, and when you're shooting 91% from the line, you are going to score some points. Maisonette back onto the court. Ian Kennedy and Tyrese Freeman join him, and the second free throw swish. So 2 for 2 goes Couples, and the deficit down to 4 at 13-9. Smith to Freeman, that's his specialty. Three-pointer from the corner. Tyrese Freeman averages 6.9 points per game. That is his 16th three-pointer on the season. 7-point lead now for the Eagles. Ball batted around. Work to the top of the arc. Freeman on the defense. 10 seconds to shoot. And that ball gets away. And that's going to go out of bounds, and it will be Eagles basketball. Excellent defense by the TBC Eagles. Pass intended for Couples, but up and over his head, and even if it had stayed in bounds, it would have been a backcourt violation. TBC gets to inbound right near their own goal. Couples, though, steals the pass, gets it to Dickerson. Dickerson one-on-one, and Kennedy with the block. Bruins keep possession. That's Fuller for 3, a little too strong, and Freeman with the rebound. 7-point lead for the Eagles. Maisonette will draw the foul and go to the line. We'll see which Bruin gets the call. That is going to go on Trevor Brunson, his first, team foul number 1. And Maisonette at the line for 2. He is 6 for 11 on the season at the line. First of 2 is no good. Eagles shooting 56% from the stripe. Bruins 70%. Close game. It's going to come down to those free throws. Number 2 from Maisonette is good. So he now has 4, and the Eagles lead 17-9, just past the midway point of the first half. Contact, no call, rebound by Kennedy. Kennedy, a very good three-point shooter. Sierra Smith finds Kennedy in the corner, pump fake. Really nice defense by Brunson, taking the three-pointer away from both Kennedy and West. That's Freeman for three. It's a little wide to the right, and rebounded by the big man, Fuller. Daniel Fuller is 6'4". He is from Easley, South Carolina. Loose ball, Bruins hold on to possession, 16 to shoot. That's Fuller for three. It's off the rim and up and over the backboard. Eagles get a stop, and two more Bruins come onto the court. Kenny Garrick, number 33. Henry Blair, one of the starters, he's back in for head coach Burton Uero in his fifth season, leading the Bruins men's basketball team. We mentioned Henry Blair quite a bit already, a 6'3" guard from Ludowici, Georgia. 17-9, Eagles lead by 8. Kennedy, that's for two, it's good. Pulls inside the arc, then hits the jumper, and the Eagles have a 10-point lead. They've led by 11 twice already, and it's 10 right now. And a foul, looks like D.W. Lewis will be called for the infraction. That is the correct call. His first, team foul number 1, Henry Blair shooting 2. At the line, Henry Blair at 75%, 74.5, 41 for 55, and now that would be more like nice even 75%. That first one is good. He has 6. Makes it a 9-point margin, pending free throw number 2. Cameron Cooper coming in for Mark Gilbert Maisonette, who gets a really nice ovation from the crowd. Cameron Cooper wearing number 22 for the Eagles. Blair hit his first, and he goes 2 for 2. He now has 7, and more importantly, he cuts the deficit for the Bruins down to 8 at 19-11. Shot clock at 15. West trying to get to Freeman, but misdirected the pass. Kennedy picked it up, fired off a 3. That misfires. West, that's for 2. It's good. West was at the old college line. The new blue line is the official one starting this season. So that was a 2. Blair draws the foul. Let's see which Eagle gets the call. It's going to be Cameron Williams. So that's his second, or check that first, and team foul number 4. Sending Henry Blair back to the line where he just hit 2 for 2, really less than a minute ago. 7.5 remaining, and the first of 2, good. Well, you don't average 19 points per game without being able to hit a foul shot, and Henry Blair is now 3 for 3. Here comes number 2 of this sequence. It is good, and he is now 4 for 4. And his 4 free throws have trimmed what was a 10-point deficit, right now at 8. Eagles led by as many as 11 twice early in the half. They scored the first 11 and then led 13-2. Kennedy gets the ball to West, back inside to Williams, but the defense forces the Eagles back outside the paint. Lewis somehow got that one to drop. Defense on Lewis, but he got the bounce off the front of the rim, and check out Elijah Couples losing his footing but getting the layup, and now a steal and a long pass to Blair. And a collision with D.W. Lewis, and that's going to be foul number 2 on Lewis. D.W. at 6'7". He's a junior from Jennings, Florida. Sam Battle, Xavier Rose back onto the court. West and Kennedy head off. And the official is calling that foul on the floor. Eagles lead 23-15, 6:48 left to go. Jace Spinelli is at the table, and now he'll be called in for Cameron Williams. Eagles led by Coach John D. Jones in his 11th season out of Liberty University. The associate head coach is Kareem Shepard, and the assistants are Nate DeLeon, who's also the JV head coach, and Andrew Bowman, former Eagles player. Lewis goes up high for the rebound. Quick transition. Freeman thought about the three. Instead, tried to go inside and get the pass to Spinelli. Got the ball off the body of Hayes Brush, out of bounds. Trinity will keep possession and looking to extend the lead back into double digits. Zachary Randolph unavailable tonight, as is Fausto Alvarez. Rose back near midcourt. Shot clock is under 10. Rose outside the Battle. And Battle called for the travel as he tried to get around the defender, so no shot. And opportunity for the Bruins now to cut the deficit down to 6 or possibly 5 with a 3-point play. Spinelli on guard of Brush. Blair guarded by 2. Lewis knocks it away, and Rose picks it up. Rose, 3-on-1, back to Rose. Spinelli with the assist. Xavier Rose the layup. And the Eagles with a 10-point lead. Great ball work, great teamwork by the TBC Eagles. They typically have 10 to 11 or 12 men scoring points. Couples fired off an NBA range 3. It didn't go. Blair powers his way inside and gets the layup. Henry Blair already has 11 of the 17 points that the Bruins have put on the board. 2 for Hayes Brush, 4 for Elijah Couples. That's Freeman, a little too strong, and rebounded by Kenny Garrett. Bruins and Eagles both use a lot of speed to get the ball up court very quickly. Brush turns around and hits the short jumper. Hayes Brush now with 4. It's a 6-point lead for Trinity Baptist at 25-19. Oh, Miss Cheryl Presley and Ruth Battle letting us know they're watching on the chat. Always glad to see your names pop up. Lewis outside the paint has the ball knocked away. A steal for the Bruins. Garrick with the layup, and he cuts the lead down to 4 at 25-21. Kenny Garrick averages 2.6. The Bruins have scored the last 6 points, and a 30-second timeout called by Coach Jones of the Trinity Baptist Eagles. We told you the next game for both teams is against Johnson University of Florida. Bob Jones will host a women's-men's doubleheader against Johnson on Friday at 5 and 7. Trinity Baptist will host Johnson for a 2 p.m., 4 p.m. women's-men's doubleheader this Thursday afternoon. Again, those game times have been changed to 2 and 4. On Saturday, Bob Jones is home against Southeastern Baptist College, last year's South Region champions. The Chargers of Southeastern Baptist scored a whole lot of points last year. Trinity Baptist, after playing Johnson on Thursday, will have a few days off before taking on the South Region's Pensacola Christian College on Tuesday, January 18th. Women's game at 6, men's game at 8. So South Region competition coming up for both the Bruins and the Eagles in the next few ball games. It was a 10-point lead, is down to 4 for the Eagles. 4:15 left to go in the half. Battle, reverse layup, underhand, no good. Rebound by Couples. And the Bruins are trying to cut the 4-point deficit at half. Whitfield on the block, but Blair keeps control of the ball. They can make it 2 or 1 with the 3. Couples thought about it. Found Blair. He goes inside, and he'll get... No, I thought that was in, but the second chance is. Great job by Blair. He has 13 points in the first half, and the lead is all the way down to 2. The Bruins have scored 8 in a row. Three-pointer from Whitfield, no good. Now the Bruins can tie it. Blair looking to do just that. No, but the second chance draws the foul and will send Stephen Hughley to the line. Hughley now with a chance to tie the score. Hughley at the line, 64%, 14 out of 22. Again, if he hits them both, he will tie it up. First one a little too strong. Two Bruins back on the defensive side of the court. Mark Jobert, Maisonette, and Parrish Hobby in for Lewis and Whitfield. Hughley's second free throw misses. Hobby pulls down the rebound. Eagles lead by 2 with 3:20 left until the intermission. Spinelli loses the ball out of bounds. He's pleading that it was knocked out of his hands, but he doesn't get the call. No argument. He hustles back on defense. And again, the Bruins have a chance to tie or even take the lead. Bruins have yet to lead. Outside, three-pointer is too strong. Misses everything, and Battle is right there to pull it down. Maisonette hits Hobby. This is for 3. It's wide to the left and out of bounds, and will stay with TBC. 25-23, under 3 minutes to go in the half. Michael West in for Spinelli. West guarded by Dickerson. Shot clock at 14. Shot clock now under 10. West checks that shot clock. What a beautiful move, underhand layup. And the lead is back up to 4. Michael West with a beautiful move and getting the basket. Outside to Couples. Not afraid to take that three-pointer. West on the defensive brush. And a long pass all the way across the court. Short pull-up jumper, no good. Out of bounds, and it's Eagles ball. Looks like a hit off the body of Dickerson, and we'll have a substitution for Bob Jones. Quincy Sibley, he comes in, and Hayes Brush heads off. Quincy Sibley, 2.2 points per game. 6'3" guard from Knoxville, Tennessee. Under 2 minutes left in the half. Battle inside the paint, and he'll draw the foul. A little bit of a late whistle, but Dickerson will be called for his first. That sends Battle to the line. And Battle is at 72% on the season. He is 28 for 39. It's team foul number 2. The Eagles have committed 6. So no fouls to give for TBC. First of 2 from Battle. It is good. He got the bounce. He now has 5, and that's the lead, 5 points. Sam Battle, sophomore from Tampa. Ready for free throw number 2. This one is in and out and pulled down by Couples. 5-point Eagles lead as we have about 1:35 left to go until halftime. I'm Ray Bureau. Thanks for joining us here on TBC Eagles. Battle on the defense. Eagles making it tough to get inside. Rose. I thought Rose had knocked it out of bounds, but the official says it hit off Couples, so it's Eagles basketball. So 28-23, Eagles with a chance to extend with about 1:10 left in the first half. That's Parrish Hobby. Did not get the bounce off the rim. It goes out of bounds, but it will stay with the Eagles. Over at the end of the court, you see the women's basketball team for Bob Jones. The Bruins defeated Trinity Baptist by 12 earlier tonight. Very good game. It was a whole lot closer than that most of the way. That latter portion of the fourth quarter, the Bruins just came to life, particularly from three-point range. There goes Hobney in, and he is rejected by Quincy Sibley. And now a jump ball, and the arrow is with Bob Jones. Trinity won the tip-off, and this is our first alternating possession call. Tamra Kanisha, Bob Jones, hit a pair of threes late in that fourth quarter to help open up that 12-point lead, and Delaney Edwards caught fire as well. There's Couples for three. It's a swish. He now has 6, and it's a 2-point lead for TBC. Ignore the shot clock. Eagles work the ball to Hobney, now back towards mid-court. 12 seconds. Xavier Rose up the left side, gets it out to Hobney for 3, off the rim, and that is it for the halftime intermission. With the score, Trinity Baptist College 28, Bob Jones University 26. The Eagles scored the first 11 points. Bob Jones had a couple of runs throughout the first half and pulled to within 2 as we go into the intermission. I'm Ray Bureau, Dean Bureau, our cameraman. We're going to pause here for halftime, and as the second half gets underway, we'll recap everything up to this point and get ready for half number 2. You're watching Trinity Baptist College men's basketball on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. Welcome back to Trinity Gymnasium. We have ourselves a ball game here. 28-26, Trinity Baptist leads. The Eagles scored the first 11 points of the night. Bob Jones had 2 runs to pull to within 2. They scored 8 in a row to make the score from 25-15 to 25-23. Trinity Baptist and the Bruins then traded baskets up until we got to the final score of the first half, 28-25. Trinity Baptist has the arrow and will start us off as the second half gets underway. 8 Eagles have scored points, led by Sam Battle with 5. Mark Gilbert, Maisonette, and Xavier Rose each have 4, and we already have ourselves a whistle just 7 seconds into this second half. Henry Blair leads everybody with 13 points out of the 26. That's 50% of the scoring for Bob Jones, done by Henry Blair. A 3-pointer, 4 for 4 from the line, and a trio of deuces for Blair. Elijah Couples has a 3-pointer and 4 rebounds, 7 total points. Hayes Brush has 4 points, and Kenny Garrick has 2. For the Eagles, 4 each from Maisonette, Rose, Michael West, and D.W. Lewis. 2 for Trey Whitfield and 2 for Ian Kennedy. 3 from Tyrese Freeman. That was a 3-pointer. Eagles shot 40% in the first half to Bob Jones' 26.5. Lewis with 1 second left gets the bouncer off the rim. And a quick extension to 4 points for the Eagles, 30-26. CBC made just 2 of 12 3-point attempts and 2 of 4 free throws. Rose could not quite keep the ball in bounds, and Bob Jones will have possession. The Bruins also 2 3-pointers in the first half and 14 attempts. They were 6 for 8 overall from the line. Couples 2 for 2 himself, and we told you about Blair and his 4 straight. Trinity Baptist out-rebounded Bob Jones 20-18 in the first half. Thank you to Reese Johnson, our official stats keeper tonight. Missed opportunity for the Bruins to get back to within 2 points. Eagles in the golds, now going from the right to the left, and we have ourselves an illegal screen called against D.W. Lewis. That's his 3rd personal foul. Xavier Rose, Michael West, and Cameron Williams each have 1. Only 2 fouls committed by the Bruins in the entire first half. Mark Dickerson and Trevor Brunson each called for 1. So you're up to date in case you missed anything. That's Blair going high and missing the finger roll attempt. Rose brings it up the right side of the court. Whitfield off the glass and the rim. Able to keep control of the balls. He got it back outside to Battle, and Battle will go back to the line where he is 1 for 2 so far tonight. Over to John Juan and Miss Betty Uero joining us here on the live feed. Thanks for letting us know you're watching, especially all the way up there in Greenville, South Carolina. That is also the headquarters city for the NCCAA. What a terrific job they all do bringing you athletics every school year. Battle goes up high, gets his own rebound, and puts it right back in. Sam Battle averages 10.6. He now has 7, and the Eagles lead 32-26. Very cleanly played first half. Turnaround jumper, missed wide to the right from Garrett. Might have rushed that shot, didn't really size it up very well. That ball hits the baseline and goes out of bounds. It's going to be Bruins basketball. Chance for the Bruins to get back to within 4, possibly 3. That's Fuller for 3, a little too strong. Maisonette couldn't control it, but then he picks it up after they play a little volleyball. And Whitfield finds Rose at midcourt, and Rose will let his teammates get into position. Hey, baseball season and softball season not far away. Battle has the ball stripped. Couples finds Blair, and Blair is all alone, and Rose did the wise thing in not picking up the unnecessary foul. 15 points now for Henry Blair. Eagles baseball begins play in the final weekend of January. Maisonette with a beautiful turnaround jumper. 6 points for Maisonette and a 6-point lead for the Eagles. Eagles softball, led by Coach Leah Bennett, gets underway. First game, February 4th. Both of them are going to play Payne College during that February 4th weekend. That's a three-pointer, and good from Mark Dickerson, his first basket of the night, and that cuts the deficit in half, 34-31. Bob Jones will also begin its second season of baseball. Bruins and the Eagles played 6 last year. They're not going to meet up on the baseball field this time, however. Foul's called against Bob Jones. Henry Blair with his first. It's team foul number 2 of the half. And Maisonette will shoot 2. He was 1 for 2 in the first half. Bob Jones baseball came on very, very strong at the end of the season last year. They took 2 out of 3 here at Trinity Baptist in the season's final 3-game series after Trinity swept Bob Jones in Greenville about halfway through the season. Bob Jones baseball really poured it on in the second half of the season. Maisonette misses his first free throw. And free throw number 2 is up, and it is good. So just like he did in the first half, Maisonette goes 1 for 2. Of course, Bob Jones is in the transition towards NCAA Division III. There's Maisonette off the glass and good. He now has 8. Great teamwork. Once again, another steal from Rose to Maisonette. Just like before, Maisonette in double digits, and the lead is up to 8. That one thrown away, so the Bruins having trouble holding on to the ball. Eagles have capitalized with 4 points, and now have a chance to make it 6 or even 7 off these last few turnovers. Rose will walk it past midcourt, and a chance to put the lead into double digits. Last time they had a 10-point lead was at 25-15. They've had 2 11-point leads. Whitfield takes the pass, spin around, finds Battle. That's the 3. Good! 12-point lead now for the Eagles, and Battle has 10. And we have ourselves a whistle. And a foul called against Mark Jobert Maisonette. That's his first. Scoreboard says 41-31. We're going to see if that indeed was a 3 for Battle. Monitor that I'm looking at, the YouTube feed, says it was, but the scoreboard has it as a 10-point lead. It should be 11, as you see on your screen. We'll probably get that situated at the next opportunity. Well, it's our screen unofficial. That's a 3-point shot coming out of the hands of Blair. Looked good on its way to the basket, but just would not drop in. Battle off the glass, no. Couples with the rebound. And Whitfield will pick up the foul. Trey Whitfield, his first. Team foul number 3, and this one is on the floor. Scoreboard in the gym still says 41 for the Eagles. And they got together, and it looks like that is the correct score, as now you see on your screen that has been adjusted. So 41-31 with 14:54 left to go. Eagles led by 2, 28-26 at the half, and they came out, they got a few steals and turned those into points, and now a 10-point lead. So I'm guessing the official told them at the scorer's table that shot from Sam Battle might have had his foot on the line and awarded him 2 points instead of 3, so that was the reason for the discrepancy. Now the score is correct at 41-31. Hello to Alicia Collette cheering on the Eagles. As always, thank you for letting us know you're watching. Have a pretty strong viewership going on right now. Both Bob Jones and Trinity Baptist will play next against Johnson University of Florida. I know I've said it a few times already, but just in case you haven't heard yet, the women's game Thursday against Johnson will start at 2 and the men will follow at 4. And then Bob Jones will host Johnson women men at 5 and 7 this coming Friday. Blair inside a strip. West picks it up for the Eagles. Very quick transition up the court. And West lost control as he tried to hit Lewis across the lane. Couples outside to Fuller. He hit a 3 a moment ago. This one, he was on the line, would have been a 2. Battle strips the ball away from Trevor Brunson. Well, Rhonda Lewis cheering on the TBC Eagles. 15 to shoot. Rose 1-on-2, and the layup off the back of the rim. Rebound by Couples. Sam Battle had 9 rebounds in the first half. He led everybody in that category. That's Couples. Inside the paint, and he'll draw the foul and go to the line. Foul is called on Xavier Rose. That is his second. Couples hit both his opportunities in the first half. And in case you missed it earlier, Elijah Couples is well over 90% on the season. He came in 38 for 42, so right now he's 40 for 44. And he ticks that up a little bit more. 8 total points and a 9-point lead for TBC. And we have a substitution for Bob Jones. Looks like Kenny Garrick is coming in for Daniel Fuller. Couples hits both. No surprise when we see the numbers on bjubruins.com. So add tonight's 4 for 4. Elijah Couples now 42 out of 46 shooting free throws. He's approaching the mid-90s percentage-wise. 41-38, Trinity Baptist leads. Still a lot of time left. Battle going 1-on-2 and going to the free throw line. So Battle will shoot 2. Foul is called on Trevor Brunson, his second, team foul number 3. Battle's 2 for 4 at the line. Came in at 72%. First of these two a little too short. Battle usually a terrific free throw shooter. Over 80% most of the season. Had a little bit of trouble in the last couple of ball games. And free throw number 2, good. He now has 11. Eagles lead by 9 at 42-33. Battle will head off. Tyrese Freeman back onto the court. Eagles have had 8 different players score points. Bruins have had 4 men score. Garrick outside to Blair. Bruins work the ball back to the right side. Turnaround jumper, good from Mark Dickerson. He has a total of 5, and the deficit is down to 7 for the Bruins. West, jump shot off the rim. Whitfield pulls down the rebound off the floor. Ball almost got away from West, but he's able to shoot the 3. It's off the rim. Lewis with the rebound. Freeman for 3, no. And out of bounds, but it was touched by Kenny Garrick and will be TBC's ball Should get 20 seconds because the ball hit the rim, and that is what happens. 12:25 left to go. Eagles lead by 7. Lewis kept that left foot on the floor, so he's able to dish the ball off to Rose. Rose off the glass and in. 6 points for Xavier Rose, a sophomore from Quitman, Georgia. 44-35. 9-point Eagles lead. Garrick with possession outside the arc. Blair fades his way inside and able to get the layup off the glass. That's been his game tonight. He has 17. He's also hit a couple of threes. He shot from long range, from the line, and from those layups. He's done pretty much everything on the offensive side of the court. 7-point Eagles lead, and the ball gets away from West. He was looking for a call, but won't get it, and Couples is back onto the court. Trevor Brunson goes off to make room. Blair will go catch his breath, and Quincy Sibley will take his spot. Bruins looking to cut the deficit down to 5 or even 4. Sibley in the corner, guarded by West. Works his way inside the paint. Body contact, no call. Freeman pulls down the rebound. Not every contact was a foul. That was a good clean play by the Eagles defense. West thought about the three. Instead, works his way inside and hits Freeman. Back outside the arc. Rose, spin move, draws the foul. I'm guessing Quincy Sibley. We'll see if that is correct. It is. That's number 1 on Sibley, number 3 on the Bruins in the half. And Xavier Rose will shoot 2. These are his first attempts on the night. On the season, he's 4 for 13. Team foul number 4 on the Bruins. That one now just put on the board. Number 1 from Rose, good. Eagles were just 2 for 4 in the first half. Now 5 out of 9 overall. Here comes number 10 total. Number 2 from Rose. Misses everything and goes out of bounds. So Eagles 5 for 10 at the line. Bruins are 8 out of 10 from the line. Substitution. Maisonette back in for Freeman. Eagles lead 45-37, just under 11 minutes to go. Both coaches using a good number of players, keeping everybody fresh. Couples outside to Sibley. 5 seconds to shoot. Sibley inside the lane, and a beautiful move, and a short jumper is good. That's the first basket for Quincy Sibley, and it cuts the deficit back down to 6. He put an excellent move on the defense, knew exactly where he was, and got the short jumper with the swish. West for 2, off the rim. Pulled in by Garrett. Going inside, Hughley, unable to convert. Battle pulls down the rebound. He had 9 of those in the first half. Hits West. He goes up and draws the foul, and Michael West will shoot 2. Foul is called on Kenny Garrick, his first. Team foul number 5. These are the first 2 attempts of the night for Michael West, and on the season, 6 for 13, 46%. Three Eagles at the table, ready to check in after this first free throw. Lewis, Zach Chiotti. Can't see who the third gentleman is. I think it's Cameron Williams. First free throw bounces around and drops in for West. No, it's Tierre Smith, the third Eagle. He was kind of hiding behind Sam from my vantage point. So our first look on the home court for Zach Chiotti. He's wearing number 25. Michael West hit his first. Number 2 is also good. Eagles now 7 for 12 at the line. 47-39, 8-point lead. 9:39 and counting left to go. Dickerson inside the paint. Missed opportunity, but Hughley with the rebound and a foul. I thought that one was dropping in, but it bounded out. He'll shoot 2 free throws. So Hughley at the line for 2. D.W. Lewis is called for his 4th, so he'll probably come out after this first shot. It's good from Stephon Hughley. He's 1 for 3. That's his first point of the night. On the season, he came in at 64%. Maisonette takes over for Lewis. At the moment, the lead is 7 for Trinity, pending free throw number 2 from Hughley. Off the front of the rim, and Maisonette with the rebound. Kennedy and Brush, both wearing number 4, at the table, ready to come in at the next opportunity. My mistake. Maisonette with the shot. Kennedy wears number 4 on the JV. He wears number 32 on the varsity. That is Zach Chiotti with the ball. Second game of the season for Chiotti. West now for 3, and it's a little strong. Ball batted around and then pulled in by Hughley. Chiotti in on the defense, and he's going to get called for the foul. His first, team foul number 5, and the Bruins will inbound. Hughley out, Hayes-Brush in. Ian Kennedy comes in for Chiotti. 7-point Eagles lead, 8:42 left on the clock. Hello to Jeffrey Stegall cheering on the Bruins. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly, sir. Running the baseline is Henry Blair. Misses the shot, but draws the foul. He'll get 2 free throws. Foul is called on Mark Jobert Maisonette. That's his first, team foul number 7, so the Bruins are now in the bonus. Blair is 4 for 4. Make that 4 for 5. 17 points. Coming down to the stretch situation, and that's where you certainly want to make those free shots. He goes 1 for 2 and has 18 points. When you're behind, if you can get that 1 point with the clock stopped, that's going to do you a world of good. 6-point lead for the Eagles, 47-41. Maisonette stripped of the ball, picks it back up. Eagles work it to Kennedy at the right side, bounce past the battle, spin move, block shot. That was Henry Blair with the block, and he pulls down the rebound. And he's going to try to go inside and get the basket. No good, missed opportunity, and West comes away with possession. Great defensive play, had a chance to score, put a little too much on the layup. 6-point Eagles lead. 15 to shoot. West thought about that 3. Just outside the paint, now moves in and hits Tierre Smith. Ball batted up in the air and stolen by Sibley. Bruins now looking to get to within 4. Sibley will do just that. His second basket, he has 4 points. 47-43 the score. Coach Jones calls a timeout with the score. Trinity Baptist 47, Bob Jones 43, 7 minutes and 7 seconds left. We'll be back in 60 seconds after this message from the NCCAA. (47-43). Eagles have the lead and the ball. Just over 7 minutes remaining in regulation. Rose, West, Battle, Maisonette, Kennedy on the court for the Eagles. Couples, Dickerson, Brush, Sibley, and Blair for the Bruins. Kennedy fires one off. That's a 2, but it's good. 4 points for Ian Kennedy, and the lead is now 6. This is Brush, blocked by Kennedy, a late call. Got the ball with his hand, but the body contact, the reason for the foul, and that's number 1 on Ian Kennedy. Eagles fans very unhappy with the call. Brush has not shot a free throw yet tonight. On the season, 16 for 22. Rounds off to 73%. And the first of 2, up and in. First one goes. Number 2. Up and good. That's now 6 points for Hayes Brush. And it trims the deficit back down to 4. And we have ourselves a timeout with 6:39 left to go. And the Eagles leading 49-45. We'll pause here and we'll be right back here on TBC Eagles. It's Eagles ball after the 2 successful free throws from Hayes Brush. making the score 49-45 in favor of Trinity Baptist. There you see on your screen, 6:39 left to go. Rose takes the pass, finds Kennedy up the court. Kennedy wide open for three, no. Maisonette rebounds, second chance, yes. That's an even dozen for Maisonette, but more importantly, it makes the lead 6 once again at 51-45. Brush just outside the paint. Works the ball outside to Dickerson. Sibley trying to get around West. Has a man open underneath. Kennedy blocks it, but Brush keeping his eye on the ball, getting it right back in a very good play. Kennedy got a block, but then Brush, being very alert, put it back in and made it a 4-point game once again. Nice job by Hayes Brush. Nice job by Ian Kennedy as well. Battle off the glass, good. 13 for Battle, 6-point lead for the Eagles. Bob Jones, 33% from three-point range coming into tonight's play. They can hit the long-range shot. Eagles come away with the steal and have a chance to extend a current 6-point lead. Bounce pass to Maisonette. Goes up over Brush, misses. Brush pulls down the rebound. That's Henry Blair. He's been very good all night, 18 points. Bruins work the ball to the far corner. Turnaround jumper, no good. Sibley bats it up in the air. Kennedy, the freshman from Neptune Beach, pulls this down in a very quick transition and a basket for Xavier Rose on the lay-in. Ian Kennedy, a local product. His parents and grandparents sitting just to my right. Meanwhile, Brush buries a three. It's good. He now has 11, and the lead for the Eagles is at 5, 55-50. Hayes Brush wide open, and he converts. And again, it makes the lead 5 points. Brush, 26% from three-point range coming into tonight's play. That's his 8th three-pointer of the season. Eagles 55, Bruins 50. Foul situation. D.W. Lewis has 4 for the Eagles. Mark Jobert, Maisonette, and Xavier Rose each have 2. 1 foul each from Michael West, Cameron Williams, Travius Whitfield, Ian Kennedy, and Zach Chiatti. For the Bruins, Trevor Brunson has 2, and 1 each from Sibley, Blair, Dickerson, and Garrett. So in case you're wondering about fouls, that's the situation. Eagles have committed 8 fouls. So Bob Jones is in the 1-and-1, and Bob Jones has committed 5 fouls in the second half. They still have 1 to give. 4:16 left to go. Timeout coming to an end. Eagles will have the ball and a 5-point lead. The three-pointer from Hayes Brush trimmed it from 8 down to 5. For the Eagles, it will be Sam Battle, Xavier Rose, Tyrese Freeman, Mark Jobert, Maisonette, Ian Kennedy. For the Bruins, Hayes Brush, Mark Dickerson, Henry Blair, Quincy Sibley, and Elijah Couples. Rose trying to get around Dickerson, but Dickerson stays on top of him. Battle to Kennedy. Just past the 4-minute mark. Rose now back at midcourt. Shot clock is at 8. Rose to Freeman, wide open, no. That was a 3-point effort. Battle, rebound, beat the shot clock with the ball. It hit the rim anyway. So Battle now with 15 and a lead of 7. And a foul on Sam Battle. That's his first, team foul number 9. Well, the official says Tyrese Freeman from behind, not Sam Battle. So I'll make the change. That's number 1 on Freeman. Brush 2 for 2. Got those just a couple of minutes ago. 11 total points. Chance to make the deficit for the Bruins back down to 5. First one, though, does not go. Substitution, Stefan Hughley in. Quincy Sibley out. 2 Bruins back on the defensive side of the court. No substitutions for the Eagles. Rush missed the first. Number 2 is up. It is good. He has 12, and it's a 6-point Eagles lead at 57-51. Rush on the defense. Battle and Rose playing catch. 14 to shoot. Kennedy all alone from 3-point range, a little too strong. Freeman chases it down in the corner. Shot clock had reset to 20, now at 15. Kennedy to Maisonette. Eagles work it back outside. Kennedy off the rim. Third chance does not go. Both Rose and Battle had an opportunity and came away empty. Long pass up court to Hughley. Out of bounds, and Eagles basketball. Hughley just lost control of the pass. That's a break for the Eagles as they can now try to extend a current 6-point lead. 2:51 left to go. The score here would make it a 3-possession game. Still plenty of time and a close margin, however. Battle draws the foul. Not sure if he was in the act of shooting. I think they called that one on the floor. And the foul is called against Stefan Hughley. That's only his first. Bruins have committed 6 in the quarter, so the next one puts the Eagles in the bonus. So essentially, once this ball is inbounded, both teams are in the 1-and-1. Of course, Eagles have committed 9, so this foul means double bonus for Bob Jones the rest of the game. Rose back at midcourt. Started by Couples. Gets around Couples, lays it in. Excellent move by Xavier Rose. Used his speed and got the layup. Big score for Rose and the Eagles, and the lead is 8. Couples for 3, short. Battle with the rebound. Normally I'd say the Eagles can try to work down the clock, but the way Bob Jones can score, they definitely want to put some more points between themselves and the Bruins. 1:49 left. Battle, layup, no good, and a rebound by Hughley. 1:40 left, still a lot of time. From the corner, that's for 3, off the rim. Eagles with the rebound. Maisonette and Battle both had hands on the ball. And this one's going to be Trinity getting the call. Elijah Couples called for the foul, his first. That puts Sam Battle at the line for 1-and-1. Battle has 15 points rather. Chance to make it 16, but more importantly, a chance to extend the lead with just 91 seconds left. That will wait until we finish this timeout. Again, D.W. Lewis has 4 fouls. No one else has 3. The next highest total is 2. 2 for the Eagles and 1 man for the Bruins. We'll be back in just a minute. Sam Battle will get ready for the front end of the 1-1. The Eagles overall on the night are 7 for 12 at the foul line. Bruins are 13 for 18. Front end of the 1-1, good. Big free throw for Sam Battle. 16 points, but more importantly, now a 9-point lead. If he makes the second, it will be a 4-possession game. Ian Kennedy gets a big hand as he goes off the court. Tyrese Freeman back on. Freeman, Spinelli, Chiatti, Battle, and Maisonette for the Eagles. Dickerson, Brush, Hughley, Couples, and Blair for the Bruins. Well, 1 out of 2, but a 9-point lead for the Eagles, under a minute and a half to go. Blair pull up and a foul. He will go to the line. That's not the man TBC wants to put at the stripe. Foul's called on Jace Spinelli. That's his first. Team foul number 10, so double bonus the rest of the game. Blair's hit 5 out of 6. Make that 6 out of 7. And he's doing it now with the clock stopped at a minute 20. Substitution, Brush out, Kenny Garrick in. And Kennedy back onto the court for Zach Chiatti. Blair hit his first. Here comes number 2. It's good, and he has 20 points. And it's a 7-point lead for the Eagles and a big offensive possession. Spinelli able to keep control of the ball and get it to Maisonette, then back at midcourt is Spinelli. 20 on the shot clock, 1-7 on the game clock. Kennedy outside, and the ball is stolen by Couples. Couples against Battle, pump fake, and a foul. And Couples at the line where he's close to 94% on the season, counting 4 for 4 tonight. 60 seconds left. 59.9 on the clock in the gym, and Couples, 1 of 2 is good. He now has 10, and again, these points coming with the clock stopped. It's now a 6-point game, and 5. Couples came away with the steal, then converted 2 foul shots, and now a timeout called by Coach Burton Uero. 59.9 seconds remaining, and a 5-point Eagles lead and a big offensive possession coming. Well, Miss Lisa Randolph. Hopefully Jakari will be back on the court very soon. We'll be back in just a minute. Bob Jones has just hit 4 consecutive foul shots to pull to within 5. 17 out of 22 overall. Big possession for the Eagles and a 5-point lead. Bounce pass to Spinelli. Ball stolen away. And the shot, no good. Second chance off the rim. Couples with the rebound. And a 4th opportunity is good. And another steal for the Bruins. This could tie it. It's off the rim. Pulled in by Garrett. 38 seconds left. Couples inside the paint, strip. Spinelli picks it up, finds West at midcourt, ball's out of bounds. And it is Bruins basketball. I couldn't tell myself. I had to wait for the call, and Coach Jones wants an explanation. 30 seconds left. The Bruins have gotten some steals and some foul shots and now trail by 3. Now a timeout called by Coach Jones with 30.3 seconds to go, and the score, Trinity Baptist 60, Bob Jones 57. It's Bruins ball, and a three-pointer will tie the score. It's 60-57. 30 seconds left. Bruins are going to probably look for that three-point opportunity. There it is. It's off the rim. Ball still inbounds and then goes out of the baseline, and it will stay with Bob Jones with 13 seconds left. Last touch, it looked like, by Sam Battle. And another timeout with 13 seconds left on the clock, and the Eagles leading 60-57. Elijah Couples on the season coming into tonight's play, 33 pointers. He's hit 1. Fuller has 22 coming into play tonight. He's also hit 1. There's for the tie, no good, and out of bounds. It's going to be Eagles basketball with 3.8 seconds left. I'm expecting the Bruins to put on the press, try to keep the Eagles from getting the pass in, and especially past midcourt. Ian Kennedy checks in for Xavier Rose. Check that, Fuller has not hit a three-pointer tonight. He's tried it a couple of times, but he is one of their better three-point shooters. Now onto the court, Camden Gearhart. He'll be tasked with trying to keep the Eagles from advancing the ball and trying to get a steal. Timeout with 3.8 seconds remaining, and the Eagles leading 60-57. Eagles need to get the ball inbounds and hold on and make sure they don't turn the ball over. Freeman will inbound. Sam Battle standing right there along with 2 Bruins defenders. 3.8 seconds remaining. West loses control of the ball. Couples picks it up, fires a 3. That would have counted, but it falls short, and the Eagles have won it 60-57. Couples had an opportunity, picked up the ball, had a chance to tie the score, but came up just a bit short. So the final score, Trinity Baptist College 60, Bob Jones 57. Eagles now 4-7 on the season, 1 win, no losses in South Region play. Bruins 5-9 and 1-1 in the South Region. Both teams play Johnson University of Florida next. Trinity Baptist Thursday afternoon here at home. Bob Jones Friday against Johnson in Greenville, South Carolina. Thank you everybody for watching us here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. For Dean Bureau on camera, Coach John D. Jones, I'm Ray Bureau saying